This is chemical.
Hello everybody, it's Chemical Burn again, and as you can see we find our way back to Exile again. But unlike the previous times, Exile this time is going to be on a server that is going to be consistently running. We're going to be playing on the Ghostz Gamerz servers. This is going to be a whole new experience because we're going to be able to have a long-term series that shows our progress. I'm going to start out by just giving you basic, constant gameplay, and see how that goes. I'm not going to be cutting anything, and we're going to be going just one step at a time, moving on to building a base and seeing what else we can do with this. I'm going to be posting the IP import for the server I'm going to be playing on, so if anybody wants to come join me, that'd be more than welcome. It'll be posted in the description of the video. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get loaded in, and I'm going to go ahead and see you at the loading screen. You guys take care. Alright guys, as you guys have seen before in the previous videos, we're just going to start here at the load screen. We're going to have to choose a location that we start out with and work our way towards this trader right here. Because while PvP is very fun and I very much enjoy it, the goal of this mod for me personally at first is to build myself a base. And seeing that the base is going to be staying and won't be wiped due to being on a test server, that has even extra appeal, even more appeal than it usually would. So we want to get to here. The three choices are going to be Pygos, Zeros, and Serta. Now, they all have their own advantages. This one right here, there is a lot of open space in between here. It's a pretty safe trip. This one right here has the most military loot, and as such, it is one of the more camped. There's going to be players going all over the place. This one is just a little bit farther away, but you do get to pass through multiple cities on your way. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this one right here. I don't really need the military loot, but I also don't want to have a very boring video. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be cutting these videos approximately every 15 minutes. First video is just going to be solid raw gameplay. I wanted to go ahead and give you at least one video of that, and then I can start cutting out a lot of the extra stuff. But I just wanted you to see exactly what the first 15 minutes of coming into this mod are going to be like. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my settings real quick. I'm playing by myself right now. I've been playing... There we go. There we go, that's much better. I'm playing by myself right now. It is approximately almost 6 in the morning, my time. Of course, as you can imagine, with release day that came out, working with the Ghostz Gamerz servers, we were busy all day. And that is... Oh, there we go. We got some more players already showing up. I'm going to go ahead and avoid that military complex because I don't need to go there for good loot. Some other places around here that give just as good of loot. But as you can imagine, there was a lot of work to get the servers up and going. The server has been maxed out almost the entire time since it release, with an hour or two of downtime here and there as we were working with the bug fixes that came with the mod. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit farther over here, and I'm going to go ahead and adjust that music volume just one more time. I think I put it a little too high. Go ahead and get that done real quick. Let's go ahead. Go, audio. Happy. Right there. Here we go. There we are. Still can hear it. I still love the music. No, you can't go wrong with this music. We're gonna be checking the industrial. Hopefully, on our way, we can find a hatchet. If you guys watched my previous video, number 5, for the pre-release, then you'll know that territory systems were introduced before the release came out, and as such, the primary goal is to get to that trader is we need to be able to make money. and until we make money and get enough for a territory flag, and yes, it's actually a flag, and it's awesome, we can't do much of anything. We can't build. We can't even put a workbench down to build up supplies. But that's okay. We'll get there. Looks like we found a few things here. Again, building materials, not as essential. What I'm waiting for is the loot to spawn in here. And it will soon, as we've already had loot in the area. It starts... It's a lot like a tide. Once it starts in one area, it usually starts flowing over to the other types of buildings, which is good. But like I said, once we get slightly geared up... I believe I just heard a shot over there. It's gonna be one of those days, it looks like. Keep myself circling. Oh man. Oh, come on, man. I don't need you to take forever. Somebody's gonna come over here. I might have that pacifier, but they could care less. They're still gonna shoot me. You know what? I really want this military loot, but not at the cost of my life. So, we're gonna go ahead and push away. That's still a little disappointing. Loot spawn for you. See, the game heard me talking crap. Let's go take another look again. Once you see that loot spawn for you, it's best to go to the last building that you were in. There's some right there. There we go. Start out one room at a time. Yep, got ourselves a gun. Perfect. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh. There we are. Around and take all. There we go. Pops it all over into 40, 60. Oh, I messed up. I just lost better gear, but that's okay. Just keep moving. Here we are. Get upstairs real quick. At least we don't look like a scrub now. I mean, still kind of look like a scrub, but a classier scrub. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out for this one right here. 6.5 is obviously going to do us a little bit better. We can only carry one extra clip of it, but that's okay. It's the same as this one. Keep with the green. Not that I'm a fan of green, or just really don't want to switch it up. More of that. Come on, backpack. Or chest rig. Or helmet. Oh, that looks ridiculous. Looks like going up into a spaceship. Oh. No. Okay. And we're out. Go ahead and get this going. As I've said in other videos, all just occurred to me that these are 100-round clips. That is freaking amazing. Didn't even realize that until just now. As I said in previous videos, you want to hit that number 4. Whoa. There it goes. Game didn't know what to do, and now something that wasn't there before, hit that number 0 on your number pad. See the symbol on the right? This is the auto run button. Survival games like this that make you run until you find a car have been sadly in need of. That is one of my favorite features right there, is the fact that now it's not so painful. And that auto run does keep applying even when I'm going into my map and stuff. Go. Looks like we got 4.2 kilometers. I just want to get out of the city a little bit. There's a gas station down here that I'll use as a checkpoint. And once I've hit that gas station, I can start looting from building to building and see if I can find myself some good gear. Buildings like this, I'm going to start identifying this for you. Buildings like this, prime industrial loots. Good place to get industrial loot. You're going to want to identify those real early because of this plain simple fact that industrial loot is so crucial for building advanced bases. Also for making some good money. Industrial loot like metal boards and junk metal, hugely it's very good when it comes to selling. They're overpriced, and like I said, the first goal, of course, is when you join the game, you're gonna have to make money so you can get that building. Otherwise, you're not gonna have anywhere safe to keep your stuff and or to hang out with friends or take naps. I like naps myself. Okay, sorry. But yeah, like I said, we've passed that gas station, so what we're going to go ahead and do is, as we run into buildings now, we're going to go ahead and loot them. There's a town. There's going to be towns along the roads here, some good industrial. That building right there, see the shed right there? It's also another prime industrial loot spot. We are going to go into the town, because every restart, vehicles do reset into the towns. Alright, let's go ahead. Now, you can't turn off auto run until you hit that 0 button again. You can't just cancel it by hitting the button. So, gonna go ahead and hit that 0 button, and we're gonna go ahead and start looking through, waiting to get that loot spawned for you, but notification. Yes, like I said, one of the best ways to make money, obviously, is to sell, and the easiest way to sell is to find yourself a vehicle and or build up enough money to buy yourself a vehicle. Loot spawn for you. And let's go ahead and keep heading into town. Usually I would turn around and loot everything behind me, but I want to get into this little area right here and see if we can't start looting up right here, because this always has a lot of different loot spots. Oh, there you are. Backpack. It's a great start right there. It's one of the smaller backpacks, but there's no complaints going on now. A backpack has a considerable amount of storage. It's going to have, I believe, 140 units in this backpack right here. When you compare that to my fatigues, which are giving me 40, it's a considerable difference. You're going to go and want it to do that. There we go. There we go. And let's just keep going. Again, a lot of talking going on here because as I said, I want to give you the first 15 minutes of joining the mod, then let you see exactly what that's going to be like. And it's kind of a good thing to learn because, like I said, people are going to wonder how much time is involved before you can get geared up, how much time is involved until you can get to the trader. And you don't really get a good feel for that with a lot of cuts. Granted, I won't be doing this every episode because that would just get boring. But we're already, it looks like we're, let's see here, it looks like we're a little bit over 12 minutes in. Again, I'm sure there'll be a little bit more time with the intros and whatnot, but about 12 minutes in, we're about 3 kilometers from the trader. We've got a decent gun, good amount of ammo because of the 100-round clips. And we've got a backpack, got fatigues. And this honestly, as fast as the start was, still not the fastest start I've had. You guys have seen in previous videos, starting fast is something that this mod does well. They do make you earn the money. Just you're going to see in following episodes that money is not just handed out. Got some food. Yeah, and that's good because of how easy they've made building. They really have made it pretty easy. And because of how easy they've made it, I would really hope that they would make you work a bit before they just let you start building. As much as that's frustrating from my first video where I could just build right off the bat once I found a hatchet, I do understand why that couldn't be a thing forever. Because we'd have bases all over the map, lagging out servers, and once you've done everything you can do, where's the fun? You know, you want to make sure you give people stuff to do for long periods of time. These are good things. Go loot spawn for me. As you can see, the loot is working. Whoa. Well, I'm not quite sure what was happening there. That door just didn't want to let me go. We'll go ahead and take the battery. It can be used for making that. That's awesome. Right now is usually where, if I found a hatchet, like I said, I would be all over cutting down some trees and be like, this little building's gonna be mine. But obviously, need a territory. It takes 5,000 pop tabs to get yourself a territory. Sounds like a lot, and it kind of is, but 5,000 is a good round amount. We are going to be forgive me, I'm about to give you some information about this server specifically. Understand this is what I'm about to tell you applies to the Ghostz Gamerz servers, while other servers might do it differently. These are going to apply strictly to Ghostz Gamerz, so it's the server I play on. Oop. One of those items I told you about earlier that sells for a lot. You're going to want to collect up as many of those as you can. We are planning to have some starter coins and possibly a starter builder box. It's going to be very minimal, mainly because the starter builder box is going to build. The buildable items are easy to make once you have the territory, and the starter coins, we're not going to go excessive. I've seen a lot of servers out there pop up be like, free 100,000 coins. That's too many. As much as that sounds fun, everybody's going to be able to buy, at the current pricing, 100,000 coins. Everybody gets 40 free helicopters. That's too much. There's just no need for that. And so we're going to start out a little bit lower. Probably try to get you close to around the halfway mark. When you to get yourself to a territory. That's a good place to start because money is not the easiest thing to make. And so that's what we've been discussing. And as that becomes more of a possible thing to start people out with money, pop tabs, and get them taken care of, then we will go ahead and move towards that. But as I said before, we've hit about that 15-minute mark. Get a quick summary, look at the gear. This is what we've done in 15 minutes. We've started out, we hit a town, waited for some military loot to spawn. We still have our water. By the way, the water is something that everybody spawns with as the default with the mod. It's a very good thing because water running down is obviously pretty fast. And if you look down at thirst, we've got ourselves a battery, rope, some ammo to go with our gun, an axe, a backpack, and some food. The food is raw, but it can still be consumed. If you cook it with a fire in a cooking pot, then it'll give you restore more. But like I said, we got ourselves a helmet. It's a good start. It's a good start. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and we will just continue right where we are on episode 2. This will be out literally the second I have a chance to get this out. I will go ahead and get this out, but I'm going to go ahead and cut the video. Thank you guys for joining me for my first episode of the brand new series played on GhostZgamerz.com's brand new Exile server. And as I said at the beginning of the video, I will go ahead and link the server info down in the description of the video. You guys take care, and again, thank you for joining me.